What is up, gamers? It is Will777 JP, and we are back with another one. And today, we're going to be doing an Amazon recommended video game. And normally, I don't know about you guys, but Amazon will send me alerts, and I don't get them very often, man. It's kind of weird because I have alerts set up for Amazon, but basically, Amazon sent me an alert yesterday that's saying, hey, we think you would like this item, and by the way, it's at a great price. And the item happened to be a video game, and the price was a really good price. It was like 50% off, so I only got it for like 15 bucks. And all I did was take a look at the screenshots that were on Amazon, and I went on YouTube and I saw a trailer, which was about a 2-minute trailer. That is it. I didn't check out reviews. I didn't check out a gameplay video from somebody, a speed run, nothing. So I was like, you know what? It'd be a fun video to make to see the recommendation that Amazon gave me. Is it good? Is it not? Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't really understand how these alerts and recommendations work from Amazon. My theory is that Amazon just knows that I buy games and they saw something that had a huge discount and they alerted me for it, right? I don't think that it's the game itself that they're recommending me. I think it's just because it is a game and the pricing. So we're going to be doing that out today. Not only are we going to open it up, we're going to be doing a will it play with no internet to see if the game will play. We're going to do the whole thing. We're going to unbox it. We're going to do a will it play with no internet. We're also going to throw some gameplay footage in there. And then I'm going to give you guys my kind of like what I think about the game at the end. Now, I'd like to game in 2-hour blocks. So if I start gaming at noon on the weekend, for example, I like to game for 2-hour blocks. So I'll stop at 2 and then I'll do what I got to do. And then later, if I game, I'll do the same thing, 2-hour blocks. So I'll be gaming if I like the game for 2 hours on this. So I would add little clips here and there from that 2-hour gameplay. Before I can, and also, by the way, this is the second time I'm recording this intro, dude. Last night, when I bought the game, Amazon told me it'd be same day delivery, right? When I check at the bottom of delivery times. And I ended up getting a package, and I open up the package, and it's a package inside of a package. So I open up the big one, and the smaller package inside was really small. It was like shaped like a Switch game. And I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't bought a Switch game. So I open it up and I'm recording this whole thing. I open it up and it was a freaking phone case. This ugly ass yellow phone case. Now my job just sent me a new phone and they sent me a new case with it. But I got the phone a while ago and the case just came in, so I had no idea this thing was coming in. So this is the second time I'm recording this intro. I just thought it was funny. I may add it to a blooper reel like I did last time with the blooper video that I put out. Thank you guys so much for being here, for liking, commenting, sharing. I appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you stay up to date whenever I drop videos. And also, don't forget the Keep It Gaming Crew memberships are up and running, y'all. You get access to all the videos I have pre-recorded, uploaded to YouTube, ready to come out at a specific time. And you're automatically entered into my $20 PlayStation Store gift card giveaway. As long as I got 10 members, I do a giveaway and you're automatically entered. So if you want to be part of that, join the Keep It Gaming Crew membership and we'll see you guys there. All right, let's open up this bad boy and let's get this thing going. Like I said, I liked the art style. If I can remember correctly, the game is like a roguelike. Or, yes, it's kind of like, it had roguelike. So it's called Yaisha Legends of the Demon Blade. I've never, ever heard of this game before. I don't know, like, if it's a popular IP, if it's, I just don't know anything about it. The only thing that I know is I think it's an RPG with roguelike gameplay, and that's it. That's all I really know. And I could be wrong about that too, but I like the art style and I like the combat. I was really nervous about this because I'm not like a huge roguelike fan. I'll play them. I do have a couple of roguelike games that I really like, but the genre as a whole is not something that I'm too, like, you know, it's not my favorite. But let's open this thing up and see what's all up in here. Oh, disc is out of the case. So here's the game, and then you get this safety thingy. But yeah, so let's go ahead and move the game over to the TV so we can do our Will It Play with No Internet, and then we're gonna check out some gameplay. Alright, so here we are in front of the TV, and we are currently in front of the welcome screen. Once again, we can see all the news articles and trophies because we are connected online. If we go over to the PlayStation Store, same thing. By the way, man, this Sonic game is really calling to me. What about you guys? Are you interested in this game? Because I don't know, I ain't gonna lie. I've been interested in it. But PS Plus is also up and running because we are connected to the internet. Let's go into the settings, network settings, connect to the internet. Let's click on that to shut it off. So when we go back to the welcome screen, it lets us know that you're offline. PS Store, you're offline. PS Plus, you're offline. So we're officially disconnected from the internet. Let's go ahead and turn the camera on over to the PS5 Pro there so you guys can see me stick the disc in. That's what she said. Right here, the game tells us that there's 10 gigs minimum. So we're gonna see if there's 10 gigs of data on this freaking disc or if it's a fugazi. So let's go ahead and stick it in. That's what she said. Our disc is out of my hands, out of my control. There should be a queue for copy show up somewhere on the bottom left hand side of the screen, and that is a good thing. That means the PS5 is reading the disc. Alright, there it is. So it started to copy. Let's see how much data and all that. What? 2.148 gigs? That's a huge discrepancy. This thing just told me there was 10 freaking gigs or minimum. Okay. Wow, we're 8 gigs short here. While that is installing, which will be ready in freaking 20 seconds, let's check the information tab. And wow, okay, this is interesting. We don't see this very often. So right here tells us, right, 2.15 gigs. But check out the version. We are on version 1.063.386. That's super duper interesting because 99.999% of the games that we test are on version 1.0. Now, this could be for a couple different reasons. One, this game came out before the physical did. I mean, right here it's telling me that the physical released in 2025. So this could have been in early access on PC for a while. This could have just came out digitally before, and then finally they did a physical copy of it. But I've never heard of these people. So we got Game Source Entertainment and 7 Quark. I never heard of them. So wow, but yeah, super interesting. So that means that this isn't the original 1.0 version of the game. So alright, let's go ahead and start it up to see if it will play with no internet, which I highly doubt that it won't. Let's turn this up. So yeah, I'm gonna be definitely be playing this game. It looked interesting to me. Normally, it's not a game that I would buy because I don't know anything about it. I mean, it's not like I never bought games that... Alright, we're gonna skip this for now. It's not like I don't buy games that I don't know about, but like I wasn't really in the mood to buy a game. It just popped up. Alright, let's check the settings out. So they got brightness, language, sound, controller. So pretty basic settings options. Looks like the control scheme is pretty simple too. Square, triangle, X, R1, circle, L1. So yeah, all basic stuff. Let's go ahead and hit play to see if it will play with no internet. Okay, so you can pick different characters. Shigure switches between 2 demon blades to unleash a variety of attacks. Sara wields dual blades with distinct traits, simultaneously swiftly moving between enemies. And Taketora Utilizes guerrilla tactics by switching between ranged and melee combat, adapting to the battle on the fly. Wields dual blades, 2 demon blades. So these both have 2 blades. You know what? I'm gonna pick Sarah because that's who I saw in the gameplay trailer. I mean, I did see Taketora on there as well. Actually, let me just pick one. It doesn't freaking matter because we're just testing to see if it will play. So it's the beginning of time. Alright, let's skip all this. We just want to see if it will play. Let's skip all this to see if it will play. Skip all this to see if it will play. Skip all this. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so the game is playing with no internet, y'all. Okay, it's pretty dope, actually. The combat is very roguelite. Okay, so X. This is a tutorial. You know what? Let's get past the tutorial first to see if it will play, because there are some games where the offline play or the not connected to the internet will only last through the tutorial. After that, you can't continue. So I'm going to continue playing this till I get through the tutorial. When I'm done, we will see if it continues to play, and we will turn the internet back on and see if there's any updates. Alright guys, so we are officially out of the tutorial side of things. So we are going to go ahead and turn the game off. Let's go ahead and turn the internet back on. Network settings, connect to the internet. Let's give it a second. Alright, we're at the welcome screen. The trophies, everything is starting to pop back up. PlayStation Store's up and PlayStation Plus is back up. So let's go hit that options, check for updates. And there is an update. 516 megabytes, so not very big at all. So we're going to version 1.063.390. Okay, so there is an update. Digitally, the game is selling for $29.99. So wow, I feel like I got a great deal on Amazon. And it's rated a 3.88 from 163 raters. Oh, the game did come out this year at May 14th. So super interesting. And look, the digital version or online store says 2.28 gigs, which is basically what we got from the physical game. No DLC, no nothing in this game. It's just a straight up game. Alright, so we know that it does play with no internet. Shout out to these who are Seven Quark and what's the other people's name? Game Source Entertainment for putting the game on the disc. I appreciate that very, very much. But yeah, I'm going to now go ahead and play Yasha Legend of the Demon Blade. I'll throw in some gameplay clips as I play the game. And then at the end, I'll give you guys what I think, you know. And does Amazon give a good job of recommending games? Alright guys, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so the game does have a story to tell. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it is serviceable. And I like when games have a story. Even if it is serviceable, it's just one more thing to look forward to. But yeah, it's a decent story. You're basically a demon hunter. And yeah, let's see what happens. So here's one of the initial stages, or the first level, I guess. The combat is decent. I mean, I can definitely see the potential the game is going to have with the combat. It's fluid, but it does have like a little bit of, I don't know how to explain it, maybe like a lag or like an input lag of sorts. Interesting, but typical rogue style. You get power-ups where you can level up your, your stuff, and yeah, typical roguelike. Alright, here is my first boss encounter. It was pretty fun. I mean, I just had to catch the moves and, the things that I could block and I couldn't block. Like right here, I thought that I can block that spinny thing. I don't know why, but it wasn't bad. I had to get used to the parry that they have in the game. It's a little bit different than I normally see in games. But you basically have to hold down on the R1, and then when there's a yellow blinking, kind of like this, you then do an attack move, and then that will kind of stall them a bit. But not bad. It was a pretty interesting boss fight for the first one in the game. Not too complicated either. So this is the hub world of the game, and in this hub world, something that I noticed that's a little bit different is that there is a section for like a speed run kind of thing where you get it's like a bonus level, which I'm gonna enter right now, and it's a hidden trial realm high speed shrimp cut. So 1, time runs out, you fail. 2, if your character dies, you fail, and you get a minute 30 to complete the stage. I ended up doing it, but in this little hub world, you can buy upgrades, heal yourself, so, things of that nature. But yeah, this shrimp cut was actually pretty freaking easy, and when I jumped into it, which will happen here shortly, it actually starts off with a countdown, right? So that's how you know, hey, your timer's on the top right hand corner. And since this is the initial part of the game, I don't think it was meant to be very hard. It was just a lot of these like one-hit enemy type of deals. But I completed it in time, and I did get some bonuses, which you will see in a second. And bam, here is the last one. So you get the success, you get your rewards, bam, bam, bam. Then you get to select which power you wanna upgrade. So typical roguelike. Alright gamers, so I am officially done checking out Yasha Legends of the Demon Blade, and just to give you like my final thoughts on the game, I played for 1 hour. I didn't end up playing my whole 2-hour block. I'm gonna go ahead and jump to a different game, but I think if you like a game like Hades, I think you will also like this game. It is very similar to Hades, but Hades to me is a little bit, well, not a little bit, but way more polished, way more responsive. Art style to me is better, but this isn't bad at all. I had fun with it, but at the end of the day, it is a roguelike. I thought it would be roguelike mechanics, but more of like a RPG style type of game, and I don't think that's what this is. But I had a decent time with it. I'm glad it's in my collection, and for the price I paid for it, 15 bucks, yeah, it'll be a game that I keep there, that I'll hop in there whenever I get the itch to play that type of game, and to see how far I can go. But these types of games, you know, you can beat them, right? You can do the run all the way through, but it just never feels like you completed it, right? It's procedurally generated combat, and it's just not my thing. But is it a terrible game? No, it is not. It is a decent game. It's just a game that it's not my preferred type of genre. But there y'all have it, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Should I do more videos like this where I just pick up a random game that I never heard of and check it out, or a recommendation from GameStop, or a recommendation from whatever, and see how it is? Now this video is probably long because it's my first time doing something like this, so excuse the length, but remember, you can always watch it at 2x speed. But there y'all have it, man. Let me know what you guys think in the bottom section down below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget about the Keep It Gaming Crew memberships. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Keep it gaming.